Guys, how are we all doing? It is week 3. I hope you guys are really enjoying what we've given you guys so far. Hope you're smashing it at your training sessions. Really implemented last week's information as well. It was quite a lot to take in. There's a lot of cheat sheets from there as well, but I really hope you got that information. The information was easy to digest and you're moving on. So I'm also hoping by now you've also figured out how what your goals are, what you're doing with your goals, what you're doing with your fitness. And just very quickly, if you figured out where your drive is now and you feel like you really want to get on top of that and pick up a few more sessions, like I said, hit up your trainer or message us at figurefittraining@outlook.com and we can definitely sort you guys out with some either one-on-one personal training sessions or some group sessions, alright, with some friends and family. Alright, week 3. This week what we are going to do is kick it off with micronutrients and hydration. Last week we spoke about macronutrients, what they are, what they do for the body, and how there's 3 main parts of it, alright? And that's going to lead, like I said, into micronutrients and hydration. I love analogies because for me personally, I remember things a lot better. So I'm just going to divert really quickly away from the topic and just explain things to you here. If you had to think of macronutrients as concrete blocks, I'd like you to think of hydration or water and micronutrients as the actual cement that holds everything together. So if we had to take, for example, building a wall, yes, you'll have all your blocks standing up there, but without the cement to hold it in place, everything is going to fall down. Alright, and this is where micronutrients and hydration or water come into play. This is your cement to hold that together. Alright, and from that note, we're going to go straight into micronutrients. What are they? Alright, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of God's Kitchen, or there's a million cookbooks out there that say that you've got to have this vitamin, you've got to have this mineral. If you are suffering from vitamin or mineral deficiencies, we do ask that you go ahead and get a blood test done, or alternatively speak to a dietitian or nutritionist just to help you better with that. Okay, and once again, if you have any questions, shoot us an email and we'll be able to give you guys the relevant information or the relevant professional that you need. So like I said, micronutrients are vitamins and minerals. Okay, there's so many of them out there that it's really hard to keep track of what your body needs right now. Alright, and the best way for us to actually get across the board by incorporating micronutrients is just eat a colorful plate. Simple as that, guys, simple as that. Have a colorful plate. Alright, think of the rainbow. Alright, really bright colored foods are always going to have an enormous amount of micronutrients in there. Things like vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin E. Alright, obviously vitamin D you can get from some foods, but it comes from the good old sun. So make sure you guys get some time in the sun as well, just getting all nice and toasty as well. Get that vitamin D in because your body does need it for your bones. Alright, with that as well, you're also going to get some minerals from all the foods that you are eating. Alright, so like I said, just go ahead, have a colorful plate. Be spontaneous, use your imagination when it comes to your food as well. Think colorful and enjoy your food. Alright, what we're going to move on to next is hydration. Now, I took a really awesome picture of a client of mine. Her bottle was super clever, and I'll just post it obviously in this video in one of the pictures. So I hope you saw that picture. Obviously it was taken off my iPhone, so the quality is not the greatest there, but I really like how it outlines what you should have in your water there. So if you want to take a snapshot of that picture again, go back, watch it over. Alright, but let's just quickly outline hydration here. Keeping things simple, what I'd like you guys to do is add 1 glass of water to each of your main meals. And then also, as you start going through that, they're adding another glass to all your snacks. Alright, around training times, I'd like you to add in a glass and a half to 2 glasses post training, and also don't forget to make sure you have water before you start training. Alright guys, so everyone says drink more water, and I'm sure you've heard it so many times, but why? Why drink more water? Let's break it down for you. Your body consists between 55 to 60% of water, okay? That's what your body's made out of, alright? But also in turn, don't forget, we're eating all these macronutrients, all these, wonderful foods, your carbohydrates, your proteins and your fats. Water helps break it down and carry it to the relevant muscle tissues, also helps with the bloodstream as well, and helps, more importantly, get all the toxins and stuff out of your body. Whether it comes out the front or the back, the water is going to really help you guys. So like I said, guys, really start incorporating a bit more water into your nutrition plan, your diet plan, because it's going to help with it. All right. And it's also really important just to take into account, we're training really hard. We come into our sessions, we're giving everything we got, our A game, you know, we're sweating. So make sure that you do what's called refuel, all right? What we've gone ahead and done is actually taken you to my kitchen. I'm going to show you how to use, obviously, water, but also how to include micronutrients into your daily nutrition. I personally love making a super shake, as they call it, because for me it just makes my life so much easier. Okay, I do one of these a day, I'm set. All right, everything else I have throughout the day, whether it's at lunch when I have salad or veggies, or in the afternoon if I have fruit, or even in the evening if I have one of the same, I know these are just adding on top of it too. All right, so we'll go ahead to the video there and I'll show you how that's all done. Cool. All right, guys, wasn't so great with the video in my kitchen, but what I have done is actually gone ahead and taken some pictures of two of the shakes that I generally use on a regular basis, and also the shakes that I've given to my trainers as well, for them to incorporate into the meals. Now these are two of the main ones as far as micronutrients go. There's a third one which I haven't actually made up for you guys, but I will explain to you for those of you that do live a really busy life. Okay, just kicking it off there, you've got the red one that I've incorporated there. That one's really simple. Using just frozen berries, 4-berry mix, or alternatively if you want to go fresh, I've just chucked in strawberries, raspberries and blueberries, as they're easy to find there. Half an apple, as well as half a beetroot if it's in season as well, and half an orange. Blend that with water and off you go. Alright, so many antioxidants in there, high amount of vitamin C. Alright, we're not really trying to get down to the nitty gritty of what's actually in there, but these are definitely going to help you throughout your day as well. Alright, also boost your brain cells too. The second one we have is the green one there. Look, they haven't got any names. I've kind of just made these up as I go along, whatever's in my fridge, just to make sure I'm actually getting my fruit and veg in. Okay, this green one here, what I do have is a handful of spinach, celery stick, cucumber pieces, actually half a lemon squeeze in there because it helps with the spinach and the vitamin C, half an orange, as well as kiwi fruit if it's in season, or if not, just half a pear. Blend up with water, guys, and off you go. Like I said, these are really simple to do, really easy to use. One serving I make for myself could actually be split between 2 or 3 people as well, so it's just that simple. The third one that I do make on a regular basis and my trainers use is more like a meal replacement, or for example if you're just too busy to get to a meal and you have to take something in 5 minutes, this is probably the best way to go, because there's no artificial items in here, like there's no anti-caking agents. What I've gone ahead and done in this one here is either half a cup or a cup of oats, just a teaspoon of all natural peanut butter, a scoop of protein powder, then you can just chuck in if you want to go with a milk product, probably go with a coconut or an almond milk, or alternatively just chuck in some water, blend that all together. I always go twice over just to make sure those oats are actually blended through. If you want to, instead of peanut butter, you can chuck in just 8 to 10 nuts in there, blending over so really smooth, and that's your fast and simple easy shake to take with you a day at the office, or alternatively if you're running between picking things up as well. This is what I generally use. Alright guys, hope you guys took some information away from that video there about incorporating micronutrients and obviously more water into your diet plan. For those of you that are still stuck on ideas, most of my clients, I always ask them as a insurance policy, as I call it, just to add fish oil tablets into your nutrition plan just to help, as well as another supplement, which is your multivitamins. Alright, 1 multivitamin a day is obviously going to help as well, just in case you don't get all the vitamins and minerals your body does need. That kind of just ensures that you are still getting something in your body, so you're still processing all those micronutrients throughout the day. That's it from us guys in week 3. Hope you guys really enjoyed this stuff as well. Like I said, I will be posting some stuff in the link as well for more micronutrients. If you want to really get down and dirty with the scientific stuff as well, just click on the link there. Awesome, guys. That's it from Figure Fit Training. Take care. Have a wonderful week.